Fix that hair. Get looking good.
I look decent, bruh. All right, we are back for another week of, and you know what? This isn't official, but I wanna go with it. The best show ever.
Yeah. We were talking about the show, and then you said that to me, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with. You're like, no, our show, the name of our show. So,
BSC, dude.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I didn't know the hip acronym that all the kids were using. I'm on the show, and I didn't know the hip acronym, but now I do.
It's gonna be, like we're going down to the BSE.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be weird because you'd be coming down to the show.
Our live studio audience, if we have it at one point, could say
all
that.
of the stuffed animals and the flowers in here, and the lights.
And speaking of which, thank you out there, people watching it. A lot of great comments.
Yes.
People really responded to Cat's Dog Park.
They really liked it.
And us
that was a
coming
really
up
good...
on the doors and offering food.
I mean, we really did have some great comments in there. Especially, people really kind of diving deep in it, man.
Yeah. So
we appreciate that.
We do appreciate it. And we're still workshopping some of those ideas. We appreciate your suggestions. We weren't quite ready to drop a cat in a dog park on this show.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And we shopped it around to a couple production companies. I got some bites.
Yeah. You know what? To be fair, we're ready for it. The cats weren't ready for it. That's really what it was.
That's what it came down to.
Talked to a couple cats. We could not find a cat that wanted to do it.
Yeah, we had a cat ting call.
I see what you did there. I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But
I'll tell you, we could not get a litter box big enough for that thing.
We
a lot of cleanup.
Yeah,
a lot of cleanup.
Much. Very nervous cats. Very nervous. But so this week, we thought we'd start with a couple things. We'll tell you what happened in our week. There's a little story here, and then we're gonna dive into our lawyer up, then we'll get to our top 10 again, which I thought went pretty good. Okay, so Kev, do you have a good story for me?
Okay, well,
why don't you start with our story time?
All right, story time. Everybody gather around out there. If you got a little rug, pull it up. I was thinking right now when you said that, what's going on?
It could be like an Aladdin rug, and they could actually pull up.
Ooh, that would be... CGI usually happens in the camera for us, but the audience, people watching it, have to do the CGI.
Exactly.
It's a lot of homework for our viewers.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll tell you something that I've kind of been kicking around, Nick. I thought this for a while, but it's been recently confirmed. I'm pretty sure that my WAZE navigation app is trying to kill me.
Oh yeah, no, that's affirmative. Yeah, no, I downloaded some extra. But why?
Wait,
why?
So you're trying to kill? Is that what you're saying?
I actually am. But wait a minute. Why is your WAZE
and I are in constant communication. I rely on WAZE all the time, but I cannot tell you. It seems like WAZE is escalating the danger of the route now. I can't tell you how many 5-lane intersections with no stop sign or stoplight. The WAZE is go ahead through that intersection. It'll shave 20 seconds off your trip.
All to save 2 minutes. Okay, This is my first argument about WAZE when it came out. I thought, I can go this route and I can literally save 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But it requires going across every main intersection. And the analogy I gave was, it's like playing a game of real life Frogger.
It really is.
And when you lose, your car gets T-boned.
And you might be dead, depending on how bad it is. And you
might be dead.
You're able to change the sounds. I almost want to have somebody like Michael Bay doing my sound effects because I feel like I'm doing stunt driving in the new Transformers.
Although he's scoring your drive.
Yeah, he's very mean from what I hear. So there'd be a lot of cuss words, but there'd be great score like that, and him yelling, "Go through this intersection."
And
I have a problem with it too because I see the time, the estimated time on WAZE,
right?
And I treat it like it's the previous high score of a video game that I'm playing. I'm let me see if I can beat this score.
Like a video game, does it not?
Yeah.
When you log on to it, it's ba-ding, 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 and there's all these you get points, and then there's cops, which are the bad guys, and you gotta avoid them, and then you gotta rob a bank, then you gotta you gotta put a mask on.
I don't know if I'm winning or losing at WAZE right now. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? One more thing about WAZE, in case the people at WAZE are watching this.
Yeah.
I love that WAZE tries to pretend it's this sort of safe app where if all of a sudden, you, as you're kind of going on WAZE, something will pop up and they'll say, "Ooh, are you the passenger that's punching in? Because we gotta be safe." But then you get trailers that come up on your phone. You get advertisements as you're driving. But no, we're really safe. I want to make sure the passenger is watching the new commercial for the new Transformers.
Dude, of course they are. You would never be doing that while driving, right, Kev?
So if I don't make it to our next show, it's because WAZE.
This brings up another point, though. Now, if it's between WAZE, Google Maps, and then iPhone Maps, right?
Okay.
Have you ever used iPhone Maps?
Honestly, I use WAZE even though it is trying to kill me. I guess I've got some sort of deep connection to WAZE. I use it
The
all the time.
iOS maps like takes you. I honestly think like it takes you the wrong way sometimes on purpose.
Oh, really?
Just to document like how you will navigate through this problem. I'm a full-fledged believer of Google Maps, and you actually have to download that app. That is the best one. To my knowledge, they have the most information and the updates.
So it's not trying to kill you.
My Google Maps is trying to save me.
Wow.
Your WAZE is trying to heal you.
We have a very different relationship. Very different relationship.
So I have another story, okay, to add this. This one is not, no one's trying to kill me, to my understanding, okay, as of now. But maybe, okay. So I'm sitting over here. This is actually where I work in the mornings before I go off to location number 2 in the studio, and then I do my work from there. And I hear Kylie in the background say, "Oh no." You never want to hear that from your girlfriend.
Never a good thing.
At any point in time, when she's in the bathroom and she says, "Oh no," that's gonna raise some eyebrows. So I kind of lean over and say, what is it, babe? What happened?" And I get silence. So then I go in there and she goes, "Well, I thought that the curling iron was off." Those words, nothing after that ever really like, it creates a constructive or a good outcome, right?
Yeah.
So it turns out that Kylie didn't leave or let the curling iron like cool off for long enough, and she placed it on top of my toilet. Not the top part with the porcelain, on the plastic lid. And now we have a crater called the Kylie crater. I just made that up.
What did she offer to get a new lid? What was the balance? What did she do to make this right? She
did, and I suggested a stainless steel lid. I thought that would be a good idea, because then in the future, then she could place the thing on top of it.
That is true.
Wouldn't it be a bad idea?
That is true. Or she could just not put it on top of the toilet.
Or that.
That's another solution too.
You can also
But if that's her spot to put it, then I guess you've got to get the stainless steel.
That is Kylie's spot. Yeah. On top of the toilet.
Yours is a lot less scary than I was trying to be killed, and you're just, your toilet's a little messed up.
Right. Well, I mean, my
you got it better this week.
Yeah. There's always next week.
Yeah, that's true.
I kid you not. This is the most I've ever
worn a tie.
Yeah.
So we figured we would bring Lawyer Up back on this show. It's very popular for our Big Brother show. People love to see us argue with each other, I think. It
exercises your arguing ability all the time. It's great.
It does.
Yeah,
it
for
does.
all sorts of things, like when your girlfriend puts the curling iron on your, and then you have to, come up with a good.
Maybe I should switch spots with her. People would like to see you guys argue, I think, more than they want to see us argue. A nice real life argument taking place there, but
real deal.
But Nick, we gotta bring the ties back. We gotta bring the segment back. We gotta bring back the Lawyer Up.
Boom, boom, bam. And so this week is no exception to things that are happening in the media, things that are current this week. And so I think what's going on, I would say the most prevalent thing in social media in general, is the Adele song. Hello, which is kind of a interesting, exactly. Okay, so this song broke all sorts of records, all right? We pulled this up before this show started here. I'm gonna share this with you guys. So this, the music video for Hello got 27.7 million views in the first 24 hours, which broke the record that Taylor Swift previously had with Bad Blood. It also was the shortest amount of time to get to 100 million views, which beat out Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball. So
we should be doing videos, Nick. We should be doing romantic.
No, I mean, well, I wrote one.
Oh, really?
No. Well, not yet. It's called Cat Dog Dog Park.
Oh.
Yeah.
You wrote our jingle to our song. You wrote the little intro song.
That's what I did. So this week, I thought we would argue, defend the case of.
Sure.
Is this truly the best song ever? Kind of in line with our show.
The best show ever, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be taking the side of that this is, in fact, the best song ever.
Which means I am going to be taking the side that it's not the best song ever.
All right, who wants to start?
No, go ahead. I'm curious to see.
Okay, perfect.
I'm curious to see why this is the best song ever. I'm listening too.
Okay, great. This is why this song is the best song ever. This song has to do with when you break up with somebody, right? And you're on the other side, and you're like, you know what? I did screw up, and I did a lot of things I didn't really mean to, and now I'm gonna try to tell you. And then you realize, oh my gosh, like 4 seconds ago, there wasn't this boundary, but now there is. And I called 1,000 times. That's actually a lyric in the song. And then it strikes a chord with everybody because they have all been there. They've all been in that situation where they're like, oh man, we broke up. Now I just want to say like my true feelings, but I can't because there's this wall of emotion. And I'm stuck in a box of emotions. Wow. Yeah, so that's why I think this is the best song ever, because people can relate to it. It strikes a chord. People can like truly understand it, and it's sung in a way that kind of like pervades that. Is purvey the right word?
Man, I thought you were gonna like throw the fact that 27 million people watched it within 24 hours, but you were just meant the songwriting.
Yeah,
it's one of the best. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Coming out of the gate.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, swinging.
Let me say that I measure top Adele songs by the amount I cry when I listen.
Whoa!
I have a little beaker as I cry.
How many milliliters did you get?
It was a 6 milliliter song. Wow. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad.
Good, man. Tear ducts are working.
But here's what I'm saying. Come on, this is not the best song ever. If that's the case, then the second best song ever would be "Dude Gets Kicked in Nuts." The third song ever would be "Dog Pees on Baby."
I mean,
right. If we're going based on YouTube views,
I mean, in vivo. So like on
Vivo views.
Yes.
I'm sure there's someone getting hit in the nuts on Vivo.
There's not. They're all music videos.
So we can't just credit a song for amount of views to say it's the best song ever.
I mean, okay. Maybe there's a line of truth in that, okay? But I want to go back to the emotional impact, okay? I think a song's true value stands within how many people can relate to that, right?
Okay.
And so some songs, throw out a song, Happy Birthday, right? There's a very popular song.
Well, hold on. Then that's the best song ever. Adele's Hello is number 2.
It's the best jingle ever.
If you're going based on relatable.
Objection! I want to say this, that it strikes a chord with not only millions of, I was going to say Americans, but it's international, so millions of people around the world. It also strikes a chord with myself. And that's why I think it is the best song ever. I know, in fact, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Let's not be sexist.
It's not, because it's like Adele. I mean, she's killing it.
Yeah.
I mean, this can apply to both sexes, you know? So that's my closing statement, is that I also cried. So these are my tears, actually. I cried this amount, and that's why this is the song.
I will give you credit. She's very smart. There's been a lot of people that have used a telephone and that have said hello to people. So I will give you that she knows how to relate to her audience.
Who else? Who else had a telephone and said hello? In a music video?
I mean, I'm sure there have been telephones and people saying hello. She obviously does it the best out of anybody. Yes. She says hello the best. But, hard to make a case that the best song ever here with this. But, it is great that she can definitely make us cry. We're sensitive guys, Nick. People don't know that out there.
We are.
We come in our ties in the courtroom here and making arguments, but at the core,
I cry every time.
We can cry to a good Adele song. Maybe that would be the next video we do. Just us do a reaction video to us watching Adele's video and just bawling.
That sounds great. Let us know what you guys think. Do you think the Adele song is truly the best song ever? Or is it just not the best song ever? And if so, what is the best song ever?
Wow.
In 2015.
We're putting a lot of homework to our viewers here out there. They've got to get CGI working. They've got to figure out the best song ever. But
I believe in you guys. I believe in you guys.
See what they come up with.
All right, so Thanksgiving is right around the corner. It's on Thursday.
I feel a little too official right now since we've finished lawyering up right here. Because, if I wear this, I'm going to have to argue with you.
Yeah,
I can only take so much conflict here in one show.
Thanksgiving is not on Thursday. Whoa. And here's why.
Tie back on? No. Okay, we're good. Yeah.
Let the viewers, what do they think? Is Thanksgiving on Thursday? So, okay, so the day after Thanksgiving is Black Friday.
Yeah.
And that's like the, national day of sales and like people going crazy and like stampedes and like...
And punching your neighbor over a Mattel doll.
Yeah, or TV, or the Mattel doll.
True. Yeah.
Was it an Adele Mattel doll?
I'm not going to get a Mattel doll on Black Friday if that's what you guys thought.
He's already
you're gonna
ordered it.
You're going to get a Mattel doll.
I already have one. Or two. So we decided that we were going to do our top 10 this week about what retailer has the best savings.
Ooh.
So that you guys can get the best deals on Black Friday.
That's our Thanksgiving gift to you guys, even though you usually don't give gifts on Thanksgiving and you give gifts on Christmas, but this is our gift for you guys on Thanksgiving. That was complicated.
27 million views later.
Wow! Oh, wow!
Best rap song ever in the best show ever.
Oh, this is yeah. I like the way things are going. Adele's gonna be doing a show about us.
Exactly. She's already planning it. Okay, so the number, or you know what? Let's go from 10 up. Okay?
How was my rapping? But I wasn't trying to rap,
was
and then
pretty good.
Well,
Kev.
see, here's the thing. I was talking fast,
Right.
which is kind of like rapping, and you started beatboxing,
Right.
Which I guess turned it into a rap.
Yeah. No, that qualifies.
Was it okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the comment section below. So let's start from 10 up, right?
Okay.
So we'll go from like the one that offers the least amount of savings up to the number 1, the place you're gonna want to shop. All right, so
This is the highest amount of
2,
savings,
3,
right?
4, 5, 6.
The most amount of savings that you'll get by shopping at these places, right?
Right.
Okay.
So number 1 is like the best place to
Yes,
go because
okay.
you'll get the best. Okay. Number 10, coming in number 10. Drum roll, please. Office Depot and Office Max. Now I frequently go there to buy stuff for like shooting videos and whatnot,
Yeah.
like things like paper for the office at Office Max. But here's the thing I was gonna say about Office Max. They have some stuff in there that you would never think about going to Office Max to buy. It's actually one of those places. Yeah, dude, they have coffee, they have snacks, they have water. Dude, they have like a lot of really cool things. They also have cameras, they have video recorders, they have CDs.
Yeah, okay. See you on Friday, Office Max or Depot.
Office Depot is pretty rad. So that was number 10.
Number 9 is Fred Meyer
What?
coming in here. Yeah, they're like a.
Is that a guy?
Oh,
I mean, there's
kind of like a Walmart.
Never heard of that.
Type of place. I think there's like one Fred Meyer out in the United States. There aren't very many.
He's offering a steep discount.
Yeah,
so
chances are wherever you're living and watching this, you probably don't have a Fred Meyer. So
But if you do,
maybe we skip to number 8.
let us know. Number 8, Panasonic.
See, that's not a store.
Yeah, I don't really, maybe it's just like Panasonic is like, everything's on sale. Let me tell you, the average percent discount by this retailer, Panasonic, is 47%.
It's easy to say that when it doesn't exist. There's probably
really
a Panasonic
good.
inside a Fred Meyer.
Yeah, there probably
It's a ghost.
is. There are Panasonic stores like in malls, like.
I've never seen one.
The only Panasonic thing that I can actually think about, like, oh, that's a Panasonic, were the original Walkmans. Do you remember those? They were like yellow, and then the CD players, so great.
Well, apparently they'll be discounted on Friday.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
Get yours. Okay.
So where are we at right now? We're at 7.
Yep.
7 is, and I also didn't know you were still around. Hello, Kmart.
Yes!
Yes, I'm not surprised you're offering discounts. You're out stopping traffic and hurting the traffic into your store because you are struggling so much.
I love Kmart, okay?
Why do you love Kmart?
Okay, the Kmart's, by the way, there's one at Astor Place in New York City. And there's really no like Walmarts in New York, all right? But there are definitely Kmart's.
Okay.
There's like 4 of them. And so for the 3 years I lived in New York City, I used to always hit up Kmart because there was no Walmart. And I feel like Kmart does, like, it tries really hard to compete with Walmart. So if you can't find it at Walmart, you go to Kmart. They have like the odd stuff, dude. The good stuff.
the good stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, why'd you do this with good stuff? I don't
Because it's valuable. It makes very little sense.
Yeah.
But
well, you're paying for it, so there's some value there.
yes. I'm just gonna start.
Stop doing that. I don't
Yes.
understand it. Now you're just doing it with every word. Now,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now it means less. What's next on our list here?
I don't know. Okay, the next one on our list. This one's good.
All right.
At a 56%
Ooh.
saving average discount by the retailer, Macy's.
All right, now that's a strong one. There are Macy's all over the place.
They have a parade, dude.
They do have a parade.
They have a parade.
Maybe you can buy a blimp on Black Friday.
Maybe get one of the giant balloons. Maybe one of those are 50% off. Not really sure.
Yeah.
Never heard of this next one.
Okay, so Belk is the next one. They sell clothing.
Not to be confused.
Let's
with
be honest.
Belk.
I'm pretty sure you guys aren't going to Belk the Friday after Thanksgiving. So, and I checked, and they're not right now a sponsor of our show.
Currently, no.
Currently,
They're
but
not.
should they want to be a sponsor? We love you, Belk.
Yes, we do.
Great discounts.
I have no idea
But they're
what you
not.
guys sell,
So what's
but
next?
Great. This next one is fantastic. I'm sure everyone has used this at some point in time. Groupon.
Yes.
With an average savings of 63.7%.
See, I'm surprised that's not higher because I feel like everybody's
really
looking
good.
to do the online Black Friday thing now. So
I know I
I'm surprised
am.
Groupon's not a little higher.
Dude, I'm full blown buying all of my Christmas presents on Black Friday from home, and I'm gonna go pick everything up.
Don't buy me something from Kmart, please.
Oh,
Even
man!
though it might be valuable.
We all know that
There's value there. I realize there's value there.
Oh, man.
All right, so we're
Okay.
at number 3 on our list.
Oh, man, we're getting up
And
there.
we actually looked at this, and we basically had no idea what this is. Stage.
Yeah.
Stage. So that's the, and we had to dig some deep in.
Yeah.
We had to dig deeper. They're a
yes.
specialty retailer.
Yes.
The only one of the stores I've heard of is Bell's, which is a Florida-based store, I believe. But they sell clothing again.
Bell's Goodies, I don't even know, something Royal, Pebbles or Peebles? Peebles and Stage.
Yeah. So I don't know how much this list is helping you guys if you're like us and you cannot find half of these.
But they're offering steep discounts, so make sure to hit them up. All right, this next one is number 2, and this is one of my favorite stores on top of Kmart, because this is where I went school shopping every year. They have one of the best back-to-school sales ever. Wow. And if you're from Ohio and you know very little about fashion like myself, this was great. Because you'd walk in there and it showed you what to buy because all the fashion was already out there. Because the sections were fairly limited, you know?
You know, this is one of the best commercials I've seen for this establishment ever, possibly.
And cut. All right, well,
and of course it is.
And they're offering a 67.7% average discount by retail, and it is Kohl's.
Are you working for them right now? I'm getting a little, the way you plug them.
We are not, he's on to, Could you please speak louder into the flower?
I wondered why that white van was parked out front and said
they're on to us.
Kohl's on the side, but yeah, Kohl's the second on our list of discount.
I love them; they're so great.
And the biggest discount available on Black Friday that you guys will be able to get is coming in at 68% average discount. J.C. Penney.
Yes!
J.C. Penney's.
Ah, man, another great one. Let me tell you why I love J.C. Penney so much, right? I have very small feet.
How small are your feet? What size are your feet?
I do have really small feet. They're like really small for how tall I am, and you would, because the joke goes, if you have small feet, then you have small socks. And so I actually have a size 8.5 foot. But because I run so much, it's a little bigger now. It's like you're free to actually get bigger as the longer you live. So I went in, and now we're a 9. But they carry diesel shoes, which is really rare. Like, you don't find diesel shoes very often. So they typically have sales. Yeah, they have huge sales, apparently 68% on diesel shoes. And so I go in there, and that's where I get all my diesel shoes, man.
Get some diesel shoes on Friday.
They're the
Black Friday.
And if you have a high arch and a small foot, diesels are your brand.
Why aren't you working at some of these stores?
I don't know.
I swear to God. This is like a... Yeah, but I feel like this, I know that our show's available on YouTube, but if it was on at a station, it'd be on at like 3 o'clock in the morning, infomercial style, with you plugging these stores.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah. I mean, if they don't give you bigger, if they don't give you personally bigger discounts on Black Friday for all of this free publicity, then I don't know what they're doing.
We're nailing it.
I don't know what they're doing.
and there's so many good ones to shop at too, man. Okay, man. All right, well,
we're gonna have to end this before you get too, or you just rush out of here and go to Penny's right now.
I know.
So,
all right, that was our show. This is our the best show ever. Kev,
obviously,
where can we find you?
You can find me at KevSoup on Twitter and then KevSoup.com. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Thank you for watching.
Absolutely.
Fill up it with some comments. Let us know what you think.
Perfect. You guys can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Nick Uhas. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and the original channel, Nick Uhas, which is youtube.com, Nick Uhas, and we'll see you next week.
Cat Dog Park.
Let's finish it with a rap, all right? I'm gonna start you off. Here we go.
I didn't know I was a rapper, but you can go down to Cat Dog Park. You can play with the animals in like a dark. I don't know what that word was. This is a bad rap. But click the show and tell us about that. That wasn't very bad.
Our new album comes out next Black Friday. We'll see you next.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll see you next week. If you liked this video, click here to subscribe. New videos every week.